Warning, if you have not played Hollow Knight or just want to avoid spoilers altogether, there are some spoiler-y images in this video, so be warned. Hollow Knight, such a peaceful game. Peaceful music, peaceful scenery, peaceful friends. This game is nothing but peaceful. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Okay, let's be real. Hollow Knight can be oddly serene for a game about bugs, but aside from how serene the game can be, there are loads of creepy aspects within Hollow Knight. Hair-raising areas, spine-chilling ambience, and disgustingly horrifying enemies that would probably put Blathers into a coma. In today's video, I'll be deciding on the most terrifying enemies in Team Cherry's extraordinary indie game, Hollow Knight. This list will not include boss enemies as they might be fit for their own separate list. I'll also base the list around pure fear factor rather than how hard it is to defeat the enemies. With that being said, let's take a look at the most horrific Hollow Knight enemies. Found in the soul sanctum of the City of Tears, these are bugs whose bodies were tinkered with, experimented on, deformed, hence why they are mistakes. The ghost of an insect emerging from the floor and chasing me like a ferocious slug loosely sliding across the ground is genuinely disgusting. Add a few slimy movement noises and a disturbingly gurgled voice, and you've just about put Blathers in a pool of zone nervous sweat. The Hunter's Journal tells that the mistakes were highly intelligent bugs, but they were deformed by the very same magic that the player controls, Soul. While the mistake's flying counterpart, the Folly, is also scary, it's nowhere near as scary as the mistake. Something about it crawling at me on the same level as me, closer to my feet, really irks my soul. There are many different forms of husks throughout Hollow Nest, but none of them are as scary as the Husk Miner. These husks reside in the Crystal Peak, mining away with their claw picks. When in sight of Husk Miner, the player will be treated with flying pickaxes in their face. This isn't what makes the Husk Miners creepier than the other husks. Myla, a seemingly happy miner, was the first miner I met. It was great to know there was another character who wasn't infected, singing her cheerful song. And the biggest reason Husk Miners are the scariest husks is the fact that Myla, my favorite NPC in the game, became one herself, and I had to kill her. Blathers would be running at the sight of these bugs mining their way out of their exhibits. Dirt Carvers aren't too creepy themselves. They're essentially just long versions of crawlids that can crawl up walls. But the Carver Hatchers, who spawn Dirt Carvers, are extremely freaky. The design of Deep Nest's Carver Hatcher is absolutely gross. Look at that disgusting mouth. This thing could swallow the night whole. And they fly too. Great. Oh, they shoot up to 5 Dirt Carvers and that's it? Then I could just kill them? Nope. Being chased by these bugs with their nasty noises is Blathers' nightmare fuel, as well as mine. Carver Hatchers and Dirt Carvers are on two completely different ends of the fearometer. Rescuing the many grubs throughout Hollow Nest always felt rewarding to me, especially when I would get tons of Geo from the Grub Father. But one day, I was scrolling through the Crystal Peak when I came across a grub, but then... What is that? Look at those disgusting squirmy legs. That disgusting eye. Those disgusting teeth. The grubs are the kinda cute side quest characters that the knight rescues throughout its journey. But seeing this cuteness die and becoming a grub mimic, something so hideous, screaming at me, is absolutely terrifying. I've never felt so betrayed. Maybe the grub mimics are the real reason Blathers fears bugs. He thought the grubs were nice, but then... Corpse creepers are very similar to the grub mimics. One moment, I'm killing a husk. The next moment, the husk's body morphs into a disgusting spider-like creature, chasing at me with the speed of Sonic the Hedgehog. The parasitic corpse creepers reside in the bodies of many husk hornheads and wandering husks within Deep Nest. The dead husk might even be completely off-screen as it reanimates itself and re-enters the picture to hunt you down with its creepy legs. Thankfully, Blathers isn't known to try to squash the bugs in his museum. Deep Nest is already one of the more eerie locations in Hallow Nest. Creepy crawlies coming from the foreground and background. Corpse creepers just make Deep Nest way, well, creepier. Fortunately, these creepers don't explode. Down in the darkness of the royal waterways, the most unsettling noises can be heard, coming from the shadows. While you may not see it, it may see you. The Flukemen emerging from the darkness, thirsting and running for its prey, is definitely one of the most terrifying moments that can happen in any video game ever. Upon defeating my first Flukemen, I felt relieved, until I saw its two halves come alive and continue haunting me through the pipage. Its top half flying at my head and its bottom half sprinting towards my feet. Blathers will not be sleeping tonight. The Royal Waterways is filled with nasty ambience and the night's soggy footsteps. These Zalian brain-sucking pests just make this area more disgusting and repulsive. The scariest Hollow Knight enemy. Throughout the fungal wastes, the Shroom Warriors can be found. Blathers should be thankful he doesn't have a mushroom exhibit. These mushrooms may not look menacing or scary. Heck, they're not even bugs. But the reason that the Shroom Warrior is the most terrifying, most disgusting, most abominable critter in all of Hallow Nest, and is absolutely not a fun guy, is its completely demonic cries. Thank you for watching this video and taking a look at my list of the most horrifying Hollow Knight enemies. Have you played Hollow Knight? What do you think is the scariest enemy in all of Hallow Nest? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments.